Welcome to another episode breakdown of Coronation Street. Today, we dive deep into the unexpected, the emotional, and the downright jaw-dropping storyline that is Gail Platt's exit. In classic soap opera style, romance is blossoming in the most surprising of places, reigniting old flames and stirring up long-held rivalries. Stay tuned as we explore Gail's shocking romance with a returning character, Jesse Chadwick, and what it means for her family and her future on the Cobbles. It all started when Coronation Street fans were hit with an emotional roller coaster earlier this week as John Thompson made his surprise return as Jesse Chadwick. That name ring a bell? Well, he's none other than one of Eileen Grimshaw's ex-lovers, but this time, Jesse's back for someone else, Gail. Gail Platt, the Coronation Street legend who's seen it all, from disastrous marriages to heartbreaking losses, now faces an unexpected twist in her story. Jesse's return sparks a love story years in the making. But how did these two even reconnect? It turns out Gail and Jesse met years ago during a holiday in Thailand, a place far from the drama of Weatherfield. But when Jesse arrives back on the Cobbles, it isn't just for a casual visit. He's here for Gail, and he's made it clear he's not leaving unless she asks him to. But wait. We all know this is Coronation Street, and no love story comes without its complications. The fierce rivalry between Gail and Eileen takes center stage once again, as Jesse's connection to Eileen puts the whole situation on edge. And let's not forget, the Platt family is already dealing with enough drama, from Bethany's botched cosmetic surgery in Turkey to their ongoing financial struggles. Timing couldn't be worse. Sarah and David are thrown completely off guard by Jesse's sudden presence in their mother's life. After all, Gail had kept her budding romance under wraps for so long, using life drawing classes as a cover to secretly meet up with Jesse. That's right, those art classes were never about drawing. They were all about spending stolen moments with Jesse. Sarah and David can barely believe it, but it seems their mother is ready to fight for this chance at love. Jesse, on the other hand, is determined to make his holiday romance with Gail something permanent. Encouraged by his old friend Steve McDonald, Jesse finally musters up the courage to tell Gail how he really feels. And the shocking part? Gail reciprocates. She's not only open to Jesse's confession, but she also takes him back to number 8 to meet the family properly. This leads to one of the most awkward yet hilarious moments we've seen in a while. Picture this. David, mouth open in shock, as Gail nonchalantly quips, "Stop doing an impression of a guppy fish, David, and set a place for Jesse." Yes, Gail is serious, and this romance is the real deal. But even amidst the jokes, the tension remains high. David sarcastically comments on the impeccable timing of his mum bringing a boyfriend into the house, while Bethany is still recovering from her surgery disaster. He isn't convinced this romance is what the family needs right now. In a powerful moment, Gail reminds her children that there's never a perfect time for love. With a newfound courage, she tells them that she's been in love with Jesse for a long time, but it took her until now to admit it. Her vulnerability here is striking, showing that even after all her heartache, Gail still believes in love and is willing to take the risk. Of course, not everyone is on board. Sarah quickly warns her mum that she'll have to keep an eye out for Eileen. After all, their long-standing feud could be reignited. But Gail, she's not backing down. In fact, she declares, "You leave Eileen to me. Jesse makes me happy, and that's a feeling I've almost forgotten." But as we know, this is Coronation Street, and nothing is ever smooth sailing. While Gail and Jesse may be happy for now, trouble is brewing just around the corner. Jesse's involvement with Sarah's imprisoned ex-boyfriend Damon is bound to shake things up. What does this mean for Gail's future on the street? Could this romance lead to her ultimate exit from Weatherfield? Will her children ever accept Jesse? And what kind of chaos will Eileen bring into the mix? Tune in next week as the drama unfolds, and make sure to subscribe for more breakdowns of your favorite Coronation Street moments. Gail's exit storyline is officially underway, and we can't wait to see where this emotional, heart-stopping journey leads her. One thing's for sure, this is a storyline that will go down in Coronation Street history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're excited for what comes next for Gail Platt.